Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back, and today is 2022 November the 30th. Right, today is the last day. Today is the last day of November, right? Okay, so yeah, and today we are actually still coming back here to do our planning, all right? So making sure everything is good before we start trading, all right? So let's have the plan, all right? Hi CK, 你好. Hi Hubert, Regina, wow, Flora, Carol. Well, how's the weather in Australia now? I hope it's good, all right? So yeah. Okay, so things are doing good. Okay, going well. Yesterday, yes, that's right. Yesterday, the pound dollar has went into my profitable space, and congratulations that you make some profits there. All right. So yes, let's go on. Okay, and today I'm going to continue to do out the planning. Hi, Ellen Woon. Nice to see you here. Are you having your lunch? All right. Okay, let's start off with my MT4, please. All right. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so what do we have here? Right. So yeah, let's take a look at over here. Things like this. Oh no, not yet. Wow. Please have your lunch. All right. Don't skip the lunch. It's very important to last the whole day. Right. Okay. So yeah, Aussie cat. Yes, Aussie cat over here. Let's take a look. Okay. Currently, by looking at Aussie cat, okay, we are going to see what Aussie cat is actually give us. Tentatively, by looking at this Aussie cat over here, it's very obvious that from the bear, it has actually tested on the support to build up another support level to go for a higher support, and is actually now moving towards the bull. So buyers can take note. Okay, however, right, there's a point that you must take note of the resistance level over here, right? So there's a resistance level. Okay, as we can see, right now we are actually meeting up with the resistance level over at this point. So at this level here, okay, if you are buying, right, so let's see if we have enough space to go for the buying. We have another 24 pips. Okay, so do take note about that. All right. Okay. So I'm going quickly into Aussie franc. All right, Aussie franc looks like we are in the bear. We are still running in the bear, but now it's a bit struggling whether to continue the bear, or we are actually going to have a reversal to go for a bull. Okay, so tentatively, I will advise them to stay away for them. Okay, yeah, let's move on to Aussie yen. Yeah, Aussie yen. Yes, Aussie yen. Let's take a look at the general trend. The whole of the general trend tentatively, okay, is actually riding on the bull towards the north. Okay, so tentatively, it's respecting the support over here. Yes, there's a sign of running for a bear. Okay, currently, okay, over here, it seems like it's actually entering into the bear. However, we still have a support to break before we can confirm that. So at the moment for Aussie yen, all right, I will still stay away first. Okay, I'm not going to take any action against on the Aussie yen today, right? So Aussie Kiwi. What about Aussie Kiwi? Well, Aussie Kiwi is very clear that we are in the bear. All right, we have actually breaking the bear, and we have a bear trending market right now. So it's a good one that we can take a look. However, one thing over here is that from the yesterday, all right, we have been last week we have been testing on the support, and until this week we are still coming down to test on the support. So if I'm going to sell this Aussie Kiwi, all right, so Aussie Kiwi, I'm going to wait for it to break the support level before I actually start selling. All right, for buyers, you have to stay away. Okay, so it will be good that we can wait for a while for the seller. Okay, we are waiting for the Aussie Kiwi to break the support before we can start selling. Okay, so Aussie Kiwi is good. All right, so but we just have to wait. Right, how about Aussie dollar? Well, Aussie dollar over here, we are looking out for a bull because from the back it has formed out a reversal over here, and now we can see that now it's actually moving towards the north. So moving towards the north, buyers, you can take note since the resistance has a slight change, not much. Okay, so we are still moving towards the north to get the test on the resistance before we can start selling if there's an opportunity. Okay, so currently, I will still advise a buy for the Aussie dollar. Right, so tentatively we can still take a look. Yesterday was a day that having a retracement to look out for a support. So at this moment here, all right, for yesterday, okay, yesterday it has the day before it had tested on the support, and yesterday it started to go, and then it started to slip off to this morning, and now we are still looking out for a good chance for buying to test on the resistance because it's creating a higher support. Okay. So for Aussie dollar, I'm going to give a miss for selling, but for buyers, you can take note because we still have a very good chance for a very good space to buy. Okay. Yep. Then let's move on. Yep. Euro Aussie. Yep. Euro Aussie. So Euro Aussie over here, it seems like we are looking into a general trend. It seems like the bear has ended and now going into the bull. So at this moment, the bull over here is still having a lot of I wouldn't say that there's a lot of sideways, a lot of turbulence over here, but I would say that more or less it's coming into a point that where it's getting a bit more on the stable side. Okay, so it's quite stable in a way, right? The exchange rate is still remaining more or less in this area, not much changes here. So I would say that we need fluctuation, correct? We need fluctuation. So for this Euro Aussie, there's no fluctuation for now. So I'm going to skip this. All right, for Euro CAD, let's take a look at Euro CAD. Euro CAD actually right now we are actually riding the bull. Okay, we are still riding the bull very strongly towards the north, to the moon. So we are still looking out for a resistance up here, right? So let's see. Okay, there's a resistance up here. It's still quite a fair bit. Okay, looks like we are now moving towards that. Okay, so buyers, you can still take note. Okay, so we have one resistance over at this point here. Okay, so before we take this, we are going to look at this now. Okay, so we can take a look at this point here, right? Yeah, this point here. So once it breaks this resistance, okay, once it breaks this resistance and retest this as a support, then we will see how it goes. Okay, then our buyers can take note, but for sellers, we have to stay away. All right, for Euro Yen. As for Euro Yen, all right, so let's take a look at Euro Yen. Euro Yen, as a whole, as a whole of the general trend, we are still moving towards the bull. Right, we are still in the bull market, moving towards the moon. So at this point here, by looking at this testing on the support, and it's still moving towards the moon. So for Euro Yen, okay, tentatively by looking at this point here, well, by looking at this area here, it seems like now we are actually coming into the bear. Well, whether is it coming into the bear, I would say that we have to check further in, right? So currently, okay, I would say that now by looking at this Euro Yen, I would say that we are now in the bull and transiting into bear. So will there be a chance for us to sell? Well, maybe there may be a chance. However, all right. However, over here, as we can see, the distribution here and it's coming down for a markdown where we can see it's building up the trending downwards market. There is a good chance for selling in this case, right? So, but please bear in mind, okay, we are in the transition, okay, from the bull into the bear, so that may go either way. So we have to be very careful with this. So I'm going to plot out this resistance level over here, right? So let's see if this resistance is going to break above, that means it's going for the bull. Then buyers, you can take note, right? If this is going to break the support, continue to go down this way, right, from here, right? So that then we will be able to continue selling. Okay, right. Well, be it we're going to be a selling or going to be a buying later on in the live trading, we can take a look. Okay, live trading session, then we'll take a look how is it like. However, I still see that there's a chance of selling. So Euro Yen, I'm going to put this into watch list, right? Okay, so let's move on to the next one that we have Euro Kiwi, right? Euro Kiwi. So Euro Kiwi over at this point here, Euro Kiwi, well, it's already in the bear, so we are still looking out for selling. So Euro Kiwi is still good for selling. At this point of time, where are we looking out for the resistance? Well, over here, the resistance has been tested and it's coming down, and now it's forming another lower high and going for a lower low. So tentatively, the support has no changes. Okay, so we still have about 50 pips to go. So we will wait for a new cycle of selling for Euro Kiwi, then we will go for the Euro Kiwi again. Okay. So yeah, by looking at this, seems like the Kiwi is actually going strong these few days. Okay, for the past few weeks, and so let's see if we have a chance to continue the selling. All right. Okay, so let's take a look for Euro dollar. Well, Euro dollar. And again, Euro dollar coming along, all right, seems like the dollar is weakening and Euro is taking the advantage to right on to break this 1:1. And now it is moving towards the bull, okay, so moving towards the north. So now, I would say currently buying is much more favorable, okay, but the thing is that over at this point here, we have a resistance level. Okay, we have a resistance level here, the support, and the resistance level is up here. All right, so we are in the middle. Okay, we're in the middle of 26 and 2040. Oh, sorry, it's not in the middle. Okay, so 26 pips, 30 pips around there. Okay, so still moving towards the resistance. So we have about 26 pips for the buyers. Alright, for buyers can take note for Euro dollar, but for seller like me, I will stay away until it tests the resistance. Then we'll take a look whether got a chance. Then I will continue the selling. Alright. Okay, so let's move on to Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie, right? Pound Aussie over here. Well, Pound Aussie at this point of time, as we are looking at this Pound Aussie, are we looking for buying? Well, the bear has stopped and now coming in. Well, over at this point here, it seems like it's having a double top here. So the selling may be possible that ends the bull. Okay, that may be and may not. Right, so we have to take a look at this. But at this point of time, we are at the stage of dilemma. Whether are we going to buy or are we going for the selling? Right, so if not, so when you have the then you have to skip, okay, because there's no clear directions for you to focus. All right, so let's move on. Pound cat, right? Pound cat over here. Well, Pound cat, we are actually moving towards the bull. Okay, so the bull is running towards the moon, and now we are actually running onto the bull. So buyers can take note just that you have to pay attention to the resistance level over at this point, since we have candle closing above the resistance. Okay, and allow it to retest this resistance as a support. Then after that, we will take a look if there's a chance for us to go for a buy. Then we'll continue to buy. All right. So at this point of time, okay, I think we should stay away first for sellers, but for buyers, please be patient to allow it to build out a new support. Then we continue the buy. All right. Okay, Pound franc. How about Pound franc? Well, Pound franc over here is very obvious that we are actually now moving towards the bull, respecting the moving support over here, and we are actually coming into a point of trying to break the resistance. Well, in this case, the resistance level over here, okay, let's move again to this resistance level. So we still have quite a good space up there, all right? So for the buyers to continue the buying, we have about 27 pips. So you can grab some along the way, and until it breaks the resistance to retest on this as a support. After that, there will be a good chance for buying, okay? All right. Hi, Sawadee krap, Daddy, Mr. Toto, nice to see you here. Right, so over here, let's take a look. All right, for Pound yen, right? Pound yen. So Pound yen over here, generally we are looking for a buy. Correct. Generally we are looking for a buy. Yesterday, yes, for Pound yen we are actually talking about selling, but we are selling against the trend. So it's anti-trend trading. So today we are back to the prevailing bull trend. So today is quite a good one to go for a buying. So for buyers, okay, who are going for buying, congratulations, you are looking out into a very good space up here. Okay, so we have a very good space up here for you to continue the buying. However, right, this is the beginning of the buying. So take note of this buying, okay, making sure the support is is valid, is there, right? So like example, now the support was here, and now building the support is pushing for the price print over at this point here to go for the buy. So at this point here, okay, please look out for the nearest resistance at this level, okay, which is about 166.440. that we still have about 33 pips to go. Okay, so right now it is only in the beginning. It's only in the beginning. So for pound yen, you have to observe for buyers. First of all, first thing first, that you may comes up here, right? You may comes up here to meet the resistance and grab some profit. But in this case over here, there's a resistance that may push it back into the bear for selling today. So please be mindful. Okay, you can grab some profits along the way right now. Okay, until 166.440. So that will be one point that you need to pause your trading and wait and see how the market reacts to give us a clear direction whether is it continue to going bull or it will turn back to going for a bear. All right. So yeah, that's one thing here. Okay, so for pound yen, it's actually in one of the very the pound yen is actually in a situation of maybe either or. Okay, so yeah, just take note. But right now at this moment, okay, buying is possible. So for buyers, take note. Okay, yeah. So for pound kiwi, let's take a look at pound kiwi. So pound kiwi, we are actually escalating up into the bull. Okay, as we can see, there are some accumulation over at this point here, right? So we can see, distribution comes in with accumulation, and after that it went up there for distribution again. And now, right now, we are back into the accumulation area. So in this area here, are we going to continue the selling? I would say hang on. All right, highly likely to say that it will still go for a selling. However, we are still in the area. Okay, this is a sideways area. So tentatively, I would say, okay, I would say that for now, we are still into a situation whereby we need to observe further. Okay, so hang on. Okay, for pound kiwi. All right, dollar CAD. What about dollar CAD? Well, it seems like dollar CAD is actually also running quite well. Dollar CAD is actually going onto the bull after it respects the support. The support has they have met up with the support level and now continue the buying. So for the buying side, right? So are we going to plot this as a resistance, and the support has no change? And there's one area that I would say that there's an area here. Okay, that the area here. So this is an area that when the price comes down to this area may set up for a higher support, higher lows to continue the buying. So while it's actually looking for a support, we still have about 60 pips to go, 60 to sell until it meets the support. Okay, then it goes back again for the buying. So tentatively today, dollar CAD is just like what we had yesterday for pound dollar and pound yen. It's actually going in the bull, but it's actually retracing downwards to look out for support today. So we can grab the opportunity, okay, to get some profits. However, it is an anti-trend trading. We are going against the trend. So please take note of this. However, we still have good chance for selling. Okay, there's a lot of however in this sentence. Oh my god. Okay, so dollar franc, right? Dollar franc. Okay, once again, dollar franc. Let's take a look. Dollar franc, we are still in the bull running up here from here, as we can see. So after that, it actually hover around and now moving towards the test on the resistance, but it failed to break further and it started to swing down. After swing down, we into the bear. I would say yes, we are still in the bear, but this bear seems like it's ending. So the bear is actually coming in to set up a double bottom, and you can see it's the left side of the W. It seems like it's going for a buy on the right side. So probably dollar CAD will be, dollar franc, not dollar CAD. Okay, so dollar franc, I'm sorry. Okay, so dollar franc over here, we are looking for a buy at this moment, although we are still in the bear. So we just need to pay attention to whether are we going to continue the selling or continue the buying. Okay, are we going for the selling or are we going for it? So for dollar franc, there's at this stage here is a bit not very clear. So I'm going to skip this. Okay, yeah. And dollar yen, let's take a look at dollar yen. Well, dollar yen, we are now into the, are we into the bear right now? Okay, I would say that now the dollar yen is actually in the selling mode. Okay, so we have created one round of a lower low, okay, and a lower high, and now creating a lower low. So in this case, I would say that for now, okay, it has started to flatten a bit, right? So the resistance is here. Okay, so the resistance has been tested, and the support is actually right here. So right now, with this, I would say that there will be a good chance to take out this area. We still have about 80 pips to go. These 80 pips, they looks very promising. So dollar yen, I will say that yes, we can pay attention to that because there will be a good chance for starting off. All right. So yep, that is for dollar yen. Okay, and yep. Okay, so let's move on. Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin, we are still hovering around the 16.9. Okay, so tentatively for this Bitcoin, I will say that we have to hang on. Okay, so 16.9 is one of the level that we should be paying attention to. And another level that we should be paying attention to is actually this level of okay, 16.326. 16.326. There may be a selling opportunity, okay, but let's wait because there's too many news that's actually affecting the movement of the Bitcoin. Okay, all right. So for the gold, well, for the gold over here, yesterday we are talking about this 50, 17, 50, 50 something. All right. So I think yesterday we have hit the target there. All right. So 15. 1757, so it went up to a high of 1758, and it's actually came down, all right, until now. Okay, the lowest it went down to was like 1747, and now it's actually going back to this area, okay, that I'm looking out for. So in this case over here, as we can see, all right, for the gold, okay, tentatively 1759 is highly possible that it can match. Okay, so we can look out for buying on the gold. Okay, 1759. So it will still be good. Okay, so at this moment here, we are now looking into a situation whereby it is good to buy. Okay, and it's also something that we should pay attention to. Okay, but after the buying it hits on the 1759, okay, then probably we may take a selling. Okay, all right. So yep, I think that should be all. And I have pound dollar. Yeah, pound dollar. Right. Okay, let's take a look at pound dollar. I missed out the pound dollar just now. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at pound dollar. So pound dollar over here, we are actually looking out for a buy. So yesterday we have been talking about buying for pound dollar. Am I right? So pound dollar is actually in the buy, but yesterday is actually a retracement to look out for a support. Okay, so yesterday it came down here to look out for the support. It's very clear. Okay, so I guess this is quite clear cut. Okay, so everybody can see. Well, and the resistance level over at this point here. Okay, so let me adjust this a little bit. All right. Well, resistance is here. So will there be a chance of continue the selling? Okay, so yes, there may be a chance for the selling as well. Okay, however, we just need to pay attention to where is the resistance. Okay, then we will see if there's a chance for selling. Right, so there may be. Okay, maybe there's a chance. Okay, so we just need to make sure that the support, okay, is broken. Then we will go for a selling. All right, so tentatively, if this is broke, the support is broken, then we have a good chance for selling downwards, and we have a very good space down there. Okay, so for pound dollar, well, yes, pound dollar yesterday. Yep, pound dollar yesterday. Okay, where's my pound dollar? Yeah. Okay, yesterday the pound dollar. Okay, so we are talking about pound dollar that we wanted pound dollar to actually come to an area. Okay, which is this area, correct? If you still remember, I think that this is the area. Okay, so yep, I hope you still remember. Okay, over at this point here. Okay, yeah, this is the area. So we wanted it to break the support over here. Once it breaks, it really went down, and we have collected about 30 pips there. So I think this is the area. So once this area has completed, okay, today, okay, I'm not going to put this anymore. Okay, then we'll remove this during my live session, and then we'll go for another one. Okay, all right. Okay, so I guess that should be all for now. Okay, guys. So do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, to join me in the live trading later on in another 1.5 hours time. And also remember to smash the like button to show your appreciation for the effort behind the video. Right? Okay, thank you guys. And this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. I shall see you later in the live trading. All right. So right now we are going to focus on Aussie Kiwi, Euro Yen, Euro Kiwi, Dollar CAD, and Dollar Yen. All right. See you again, guys. Thank you so much. This is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. See you.